Yeah, they gave away my first class seat. Okay, clickbait maybe. I didn't technically purchase a first class seat. It was something I just kind of expected to get. And in the past, I would have gotten that. But I guess things have changed. And it's kind of frustrating because you don't know the rules of the game, the MVP game, the upgrade game, because they don't say on their site exactly how things work. You just kind of have to like play it and figure things out as you go along and observe the changes when things aren't done the way you think they should be done. I think the Alaska reps work as NFL refs too. I think that would totally make sense to me. Anyway, so the situation is that I was in first place for an upgrade. 75K, usually I'm not in first place anymore at 75. Like 100K, I was in first place most of the time, but not this year. So I was very excited to be in first place with 2 seats left. However, in the past, 24 hours, like last night, they would have upgraded me automatically. So as soon as you check in, they say, okay, what seats are left? All right, who's in first and second place or whatever, and you guys get those seats. They stopped doing that apparently, and so now they leave it open, I guess all the way till, the plane takes off or like the final moments of boarding. I don't even know when they cut it off, but it went all the way until about 2 hours ago, so most of the way, and then the seat was gone. So somebody got my seat. Now, they don't tell you, so I was trying to think of, well, who took the seat? Who got the seat? Well, nobody below me in line, I don't believe. So because I'm still in first place, but the seat is gone. So it would have been either someone who A, paid $2,000 to buy the ticket, at face value, say I'll take a first class ticket. Unlikely. It could have been someone that used miles, but it's 40,000 miles, I think it would have been. And that's like you can go business class to London for that. It's like, that would be absolute. That's about $1,200 just worth of miles. Most likely, the reason they hold these tickets open, they don't give them away, is that on the the app, as soon as you check in, as you're checking in, it just says, hey, you want to upgrade to first class? It's only $275. So everybody that checks their ticket, and the rest of the plane really, although premium probably they have a much better deal, I'm sure. But at that point, somebody probably just thinks, you know what, $275, I'll do it, and they paid $275. And they probably only bought their ticket for like maybe $200, so $475, which it's still kind of expensive. That was probably the original price of the first class ticket, maybe a little more. So anyway, one of those, in that scenario, somebody, or maybe somebody with just more miles than me, bought a regular ticket, had the option to upgrade. So those 4 things could have happened. But the thing is, in the past, if they had upgraded the people that were first in line at the 24-hour mark like they used to, then there wouldn't be any seats left to take. I mean, it would have already been taken by me and the next person in line. So that's what's really frustrating. It makes me think, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to go through this program, because that was the number one perk of having 75 MVP or 100K MVP. You can even get to 200 MVP really now this year. But it's like you're taking away the one reason why you really would want to, the upgrades. Otherwise, there's really not that big. You get some bonuses, some extra miles. But after 75K means you can get a premium seat for an economy price as soon as you book. But that's pretty much it, and some bonus miles. So, I think my days of the MVP are going to either plateau at 75 or maybe even drop to 40 or maybe 20 again. I don't know. I don't think I want to stick with Alaska, as a dedicated, loyal customer at this point, because there's no point. It's just, there's no reason to. That was the only real reason, and that's kind of gone. And I still get to check a bag for free because I have the credit card, so that part's gone too. And boarding early, well, if I'm checking my bag, I don't need the overhead space, so I don't need that perk either. So they kind of are shooting their customers in the foot. I don't know. If you devalue the loyalty program, the MVP program, people aren't going to want to do it. So, I guess they make a little money, but they lose loyal customers like me. So we'll see what happens. The interesting thing is this is a red eye, and the rest of the plane is like not even a quarter full, and there are entire empty rows. So if I don't get I didn't get the upgrade. It could change at the last moment. Someone might cancel, and then it might go to me. But I'll likely leave premium and go back to economy and just like go to an empty row. I mean, I'll basically switch my ticket at the last moment. I'll go to the counter and just say, hey, can you move me? Because it's best to do it with them, because then they're not going to come and bug you. So I'll probably do that. Then I'll have a whole row I could lie down and sleep during the flight. So that'll be the plan, and maybe even exit row. All right, that's enough. Cheers.